Greetings! This is a Lingerie Dolls tutorial on making a cold shoulder gown for your 10-inch fashion dolls. You'll need some 3/4-inch flexi lace hem facing, a needle and some thread that matches the lace, some 3/16 of an inch satin ribbon, a ribbon rosette, some Velcro, a tool like this which is for turning shirt collar points, some pins, some scissors, a ruler, and your sewing machine. First, we'll make the front panels. Cut a 7-inch piece of flexi lace and fold the end diagonally with the point on the left side, like so. Stitch across the end. Trim the seam from the inside, and there's your right front panel. Now cut a 6-inch piece of lace. Fold the end diagonally as before. Stitch across the edge. And those are the two front panels of your gown. Pin them together, leaving 2.5 inches open at the bottom edge. Stitch the center front seam. And the front of your gown will look like this. Next, we'll make the side panels. Cut two 5.5-inch pieces of lace, fold one end diagonally with the point on the left, and fold the end of the other piece diagonally with the point on the right, like so. Stitch across the edges. And these are the pieces we'll assemble. Pin the side fronts to the front panels, leaving 2.5 inches open at the bottom edge. When you finish, check to see if the ends are even. If not, trim them to match. Now we'll do the back panels. Cut two 5-inch pieces of lace, turn up 1/4 inch straight across the end, and stitch along the edges, like so. Pin the back panels to the side panels, leaving 2.5 inches open at the bottom, and stitch the seam. You may want to add 2 more back panels, depending on how wide your doll's hips are. When you pin the center back seam, we'll only stitch between these 2 bottom pins. Then turn the gown right side out. And that's coming along nicely. So we'll add the shoulder strap. Cut a 3-inch piece of ribbon and stitch it to the inside of the point at the top of the right front panel, being careful to keep the knots on the inside of the gown. Now we'll have Vivienne try it on. Cross the strap in the back and pin it to the left back panel. Transfer the ribbon to the inside of the gown and stitch it in place. Next, we'll make the back closure. Cut a narrow piece of Velcro, open it up, and find the soft side. Stitch the soft piece to the right back outside of the gown. Then we'll stitch the left piece, the nubby piece, to the left back inside of the gown. And that brings us to hemming. Fold one panel with the right sides together and mark with a pin 1 inch from the bottom. We'll stitch diagonally from the pin to the point. Then trim the excess and the point will look like this. Now turn the point right side out. And here, the tool I mentioned before comes in handy. We'll need to make a point for each panel. And when you finish, the gown will look like this. And all that's left is the detailing. Stitch the ribbon rosette to the right front panel, being careful to keep your knots on the inside. Your doll will need to step through the shoulder strap to put the gown on. And there's Vivienne in the cold shoulder gown. See you soon!